let's talk about happiness for a second. I don't know why I decided to dress like Mr. Rogers for this video, but there you go. I think that everyone deserves to be happy. And because of that, I am going to tell you some of the secrets to finding and harnessing that happiness. By the way, these secrets, they didn't come to me from, you know, like hiking to Mount Everest or sleeping in the forest for 4 months. This is something that has come from my own everyday life experience. And if you want to know what really makes me happy, it's you giving this video a thumbs up. No, I am totally kidding. That is not the secret to my happiness, although it can't hurt, so... Now, just to set things up, I don't believe that happiness is something that you can just go and find and then have forever, like as if it's some kind of sweater that you find at a thrift shop or anything like that. I feel that happiness is a continuous state of mind, regardless of specific instances that might make you feel frustrated or upset at any given moment in your life. So just as an example, even if something isn't going my way someday, like for example, now when I've decided to film this video, it started raining and thundering and there was lightning, and that is very inconvenient for me as a filmmaker, but overall, I'm still happy. I still have happiness, even though that made me really frustrated and I just wanted to cry and throw something out the window. But really, overall, I consider myself to be a happy person, regardless of the things that have happened in my life that are less than convenient. So the first thing that I would say right off the bat is don't expect gratitude from anyone. When you're doing someone a favor or if you're helping somebody out, don't expect anything from them. It's when you expect something and they don't do anything in return that you become bitter and resentful towards other people. Sometimes people hold a grudge or they become self-entitled because they feel like they should have gotten something in return for doing something nice for somebody else. Although I do think that if somebody does something nice for you, then the obvious thing that you should do is do something nice to them, or at least be grateful and thankful that that person has done something nice for you. But the reality is that we're all on our own paths and we have our own journeys to fulfill. Sometimes, you know, you might forget to say thank you. Maybe you didn't even think about it being such a huge deal because they were your brother or your cousin and you thought, well, whatever, they're family, that's like their job, right? To be nice to me, so why do I need to thank them every time? When you don't receive gratitude or you don't receive that expected response from someone, you start to build up this resentment. And to be honest, the only person who becomes upset about that stuff is you. So the next time that you do something for someone else, really try your best to expect nothing at all from that other person. So that if you do receive something, you just feel gratefulness and you feel happiness because of the fact that they actually did something when you weren't expecting anything at all. Next, and this is one that I follow to the T, and that is to create broad goals and specific goals for your life. Not somebody else's, yours. Think about what your everyday life looks like and what your purpose is. What is your mission in life? And that's something that I can go into in a whole other video if you guys want me to. I have a very clearly defined mission and purpose for my own life. And all of my goals come from that. Having goals will make it so that you focus on accomplishing those goals in your life and you're not worried about what other people are doing in their life. And really focusing on yourself, this kind of attitude will manifest happiness regardless of what other people are accomplishing or not accomplishing, because you won't be as affected by those things. It doesn't matter to you because you have your own goals and you're focusing on your goals, and that person has obviously set up their own goals and are succeeding at them because they are focused on their goals. So you have to be like that and just focus on your own goals. This way, you don't become unhappy when you aren't accomplishing the same things that other people are accomplishing. And that rolls us into the next thing, which is if something isn't working out for you, don't let that make you bitter. Relationships or work or anything else in everyday life. Now, don't be confused with frustration. Frustration is human and it is expected. We are not robots yet. Because of this, we get frustrated. For example, earlier I was getting frustrated because of the rain. Guess what? It rains, it shines, it hails, it snows. Things happen when weather is involved that you might not expect, and that is completely inconvenient when you're trying to film a video. I am not going to let that turn me into a bitter person and affect me for the rest of my life. Obviously, this is not something that is really a big deal. I mean, it's just rain, but it is a tangible example and one that hopefully you guys can relate to now that you're watching this video. Bitter is negative. Being bitter will send you down the wrong path. Instead of thinking, why does this always happen to me? It's more of a, what am I gonna do to fix this problem? Learn to be in the present. Maybe practicing meditation is something that will help you in this journey. Another thing is breathing. Yep, guess what? I sometimes forget to breathe. And taking in a really deep breath, you can really focus on being here, being in the moment and being present. After you take a deep breath, think about how you are feeling. Think about the breath going in and out of your body. Focus on your feet, on the bottoms of your feet and how they feel on the ground right now. Focus on your eyebrows and the fact that they are present on your face. What does that feel like? Think about how you are reacting to things that are happening to you in the present moment. If you're in a car and you are angry about the person who just ran a red light, think about how your body is reacting to that, how your breath has changed, how your eyebrows feel different now. When you are in the present and you learn to be in the present, you're able to recognize how much your body really changes depending on the emotions that you are feeling. When you learn to live in the present moment, then the anxieties of the past and the present, they won't cloud your inner peace, bringing you unhappiness. Did you see how deep I just got? Like, it just got real heavy, guys. By the way, talking about the past, do you guys remember earlier in the video when I was talking about giving this video a thumbs up? Well, if you're still here and you're still watching and enjoying this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to get more videos from me so that you can see this face. But don't stop watching the video just yet, because I have one more thing that I want to say about happiness. Social media can be a really great thing when it's used the right way. But social media can also make us extremely unhappy. If you find yourself scrolling through your feed and feeling sadness, jealousy, hopelessness, I suggest that you go through your list of people that you follow and start looking for the accounts that are making you feel this way and unfollow them. I've followed accounts that were meant to inspire and motivate me and keep me going, keep me hustling and grinding. And they were doing that at the start. But eventually, as I kept following these accounts and seeing more of their posts in my feed, I progressively saw myself feeling more hopeless and seeing that I wasn't in the place where I wanted to be. Because of this, I unfollowed those accounts. So if this change happens to you too, then please unfollow those accounts. Competing with others and wishing that you were living someone else's life is not going to help you in your search for happiness. To bring this back to the beginning of the video, it's really important to focus on what's going on in here and in here. I am curious to know, what do you do to find happiness? If you can, leave me a comment down below letting me know what makes you happy and what brings you happiness. What do you think about some of the things that I mentioned in this video? Which I hope that you genuinely enjoyed and got something out of it. If you want to see more videos from me every week, then again, don't forget to subscribe. But for now, I'm gonna go. So I will see you when I see you. Bye. This video was made possible by my patrons over at patreon.com/REDROMINA. If you like what I do, become a patron and be a part of the exploration.